Just want to say what a blessing it is to be here. Coming here to America, 15-hour flight, it's always a long, long road. I just want to thank Amazon Prime, PBC, my team at No Limit, my team from everyone around me for getting this done. It's been a long time in the process. For me, I like to stay active, I like to fight. And as soon as my fight finished with Mendoza, I was bugging. I was like, I need the next one, I need the next one. And it was months and months in the making. Well, we finally got an opponent and we got Keith Thurman, and I was astonished. It was like a dream come true, like a little kid. I just received a little present from Santa Claus. It was such a big moment to be able to head to Vegas, a lifelong dream, and to be fighting two-time world champion Keith Thurman. It was even better. I know what he is, I know what he's done, but I think that the time has come for him, and he's done what he's done. But now it's going to be a different era. This is the Tszyu era, and I'm planning on not just to just beat Keith Thurman, but I'm planning to make such a spectacle that he's never seen before. 2019, I started Manny Pacquiao in preparation for Keith Thurman, so I know I've studied and I've looked over him throughout the years, and I had to imitate Keith Thurman for Pacquiao in a certain way, so I know him back to front. But yeah, this fight, I'm an old school throwback fighter, and that's what I'm planning to bring to this American audience, to the American stage. Is I want to stay active. I want the big names. Like once I'm done with Thurman, I want Spence, Crawford. I want all those names, and this is the start of something special. And thank you to everyone in attendance. And again, welcome to the Tszyu era.
What's up, fight fans? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Keith Thurman in the building. Okay? Man, it's been a long time coming. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. Okay? Look, man, what I've done in this beautiful sport of boxing is nothing new. And I'm looking forward to continuing my legacy with this fight March 30th. Just many blessings. Thank you so much to PBC, to Amazon Prime Video. Once again, I get to kick off a major event with all these amazing athletes and fighters to the left and right of me. This is what boxing is about. Action, action, action. World class. This boy's coming from Australia. I love something new. I don't even know what you do. I just know they say you come from down under. And I am trying to put you under, mate. Okay? So, you know, Tszyu, he's watched tape. He's been in there with Manny. He's seen certain things. But I know he might have signed that contract, but boy, you don't know what you just did, boy. Ooh, bitter for you and sweet for me. Y'all don't understand, man. He's waiting. Fighters anticipating. Man, nobody has waited to perform like Keith Thurman. Nobody's been waiting for that phone call like Keith Thurman. Nobody wants to shut you haters up like Keith Thurman. So you guys, man, fight fans, you already heard. Pre-sale tickets on sale today. Get them, got them good, let's go, baby. Be in the building, T-Mobile Arena, March 30th. Thurman versus Tszyu is very simple. You're gonna hear one sound and one sound only. And that's boom, boom, boom.
Welcome to our fighters Q&A with our main event of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and No Limit Boxing. 12 rounds in a super welterweight, very special attraction. Let's talk to Tszyu at this time first. Tim, I know that working your last 3 fights in Australia, you are a huge star there. You have transcended the sport of boxing. You are a huge star, period. You've asked for a big stage in the United States. Now you have made it. What do you plan to do to take full advantage of that?
haven't made it. The making begins when I beat Thurman. It's all part of the process, and he's just the first name on the list. And again, this is the takeover for me.
I've also noticed in your fights that you are a very confident risk taker. While waiting for your mandatory attempt at a world title, you took on 3 very difficult opponents, risked it all. You had a vicious dog bite on your arm that didn't slow you down. You went ahead with the fight. Where does that confidence come from?
Again, I look at and aspire to the throwback fighters. You know, I feel like fighters these days in this modern era, they're just a bunch of pussies. That's just my opinion. The old throwback when I grew up watching in the 2000s, everyone just fought the best, and that's what I am. A dog fight, at the end of the day, who cares? That's why for me it was just, I want to fight, and I want to fight the big names, and Thurman's the big name, and he's the man that I'm after now.
He is indeed a big name, and this is a great opportunity for you to take on a legend in the ring. And what does it mean to you for the opportunity to build on your legacy and the legacy of your family name, your Hall of Fame father?
Yeah, for sure. Like, my goal one day is for the last name to be the greatest boxing family ever lived. You know, and it's big aspirations, but again, I caught it here, and we'll see how far we can get.
Very good. Well, best to you. You have expressed respect for Keith Thurman. Let's turn to Keith at this time. As I mentioned earlier, one of the great welterweights in our generation. Why are you moving up?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things that could be done, but you know, moving up is just something that happens in boxing. You've seen it, you know, throughout the years. You know, you guys referenced earlier how even Crawford started at a lighter weight. I just love the legacy at 147, and I just think I milked the cow. I got what I got out of the welterweight division. I fell short of greatness on the night against Pacquiao. Still one of my most favorite and memorable nights of my life. You know, when I wear red, white, and blue in that ring, it's not because I'm a patriot of the American flag, but it's because every time Keith Thurman steps into that ring that I'm living out my all-American dream. I've worked for this ever since I was 7 years old. I just remember being told that you have what it takes for greatness, boy. You know, stay out of trouble, stay away from the girls, stay off of the drugs, you know, and all these fighters here, every sportsman, we know the sacrifices that we make, and no matter how tough it is, at the end of the day, those sacrifices, you know, they make us who we are, and they're truly worth it, you know. Anything worth anything in life requires sacrifice. And I've done a lot at 147. I'm a dreamer. I want to do great things at 154. I want to show the world what type of champion is Keith Thurman. I'm the kind of champion like Ali. You put me back in the ring, and I'm going to rise back to the top, you know. That's what this is all about. People have comments, people have suggestions, people come up with their statistics, you know, but at the end of the day, they're not with Keith Thurman. They're not seeing my grind. They're not in my head. They don't understand my mindset. And that's what March 30th is all about, is just proving to the world that Keith Thurman was, is, and will be forever and ever one of the greatest fighters in the sport of boxing.
Does that mean that should you win, you'll search for the title at 154?
You know, me moving up, I'm just looking for great fights. I've done this in the past. I want great fights. I want great action. Tszyu is filling that void right now. He's going to be providing me with the fight that I want. He's providing me with the excitement. He's coming. Young, undefeated, determined, trying to open up the gates to his new era, the new generation. But it's my job to close the door shut, right in his face. Make him you know, they don't call him Pit Bull, but I want him to go tail tucked, head down back to his daddy in Australia. I'm sorry, Pops. I'm sorry. The Tszyu name, I messed up. I didn't know he was that bad. So, you know, I mean, this is boxing, this is my life. I love the adrenaline. I love you questioning me. I love you questioning me. Why'd you do this? It's now the moment. Are you sure? Are you ready? Do you need a tune-up? Do you want a warm-up? You know? So I just love it, man. I love everything about this. I love the stage, I love the action. Main event. Unfortunately, the title will not be on the line, but his pride will be. And that's good enough for me.
Woo! Any response, Tim?
You bring that energy, man. I want that energy coming into the fight because what I do, and mark my words, I will knock you out in the 12 rounds.
You can try, my man, you can try, but if you're gonna get more than energy, you're gonna get these hands, baby! All up in your face!
You're gonna be running. You're gonna be running, and I'm gonna be catching you like a little gazelle.
Your fat feet slow. Oh, man, look, in Australia, that's a small little, that's an island very far away. I did not know flat-footed Mexicans were born in Australia, Tszyu. Mexican Tszyu, what you gonna do?
I'm a Mexican
Tszyu, what you gonna do?
I'm a Mexican star, but Mexican stars are one of the greatest stars in the world, so don't be disrespecting Mexican stars.
I ain't lost to no Mexican. Do your research, watch more tape. Watch more tape if you want to debate. I have not lost to no flat-footed, slow Mexicans, okay?
Don't be running like a gazelle.
You just want to stand there? Please do. Please let me beat you up, G. Please let me beat you up. Can I punch you in the face? Can I punch you? Please. Please. I'll be right there, baby. I'll be right there. I won't be hard to find.
Beautiful. That's what I want.
This is the main event of the evening. BBC pay-per-view on Prime. Well, fans, this concludes our press conference for today for the inaugural BBC pay-per-view event available on Prime Video. There we go. Hold that for you guys.
He ain't his daddy, Keith.
We know that.
He ain't his daddy.
He's not, Timmy.
He's happy that building on.
Come on,
Big ass head, you can't miss it.
Here we go. This one, right? Good. Here we go together, guys. Right here. TV platform in the back, guys. TV platform in the back. TV's in the back. All right, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys. Next. Will be coming next.
YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.